Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to cover our work in the TNKATT Fort Loudoun tournament that took place back in May. Unfortunately, after the first 2 hours of footage, you're going to notice that my dad's perspective disappears, and that's because we lost a ton of footage from his GoPro from this tournament, which is really unfortunate because he caught the best fish from this tournament, including a 14 3/4 inch tarp-sized black crappie on a medium diving crankbait. I'll throw up a picture of it right here. The day started out very well for us because they were hitting very aggressively on Kitech swim baits and on various topwaters. That's actually when we caught the majority of our keepers. As the day goes on, it kind of slows down, which kind of got us a little frustrated at the end, but overall it was a really good day. So, without further ado, hope you enjoy the video. Let's get started. Hello everyone. Today is the day of the TNKATT Loudoun tournament. We just launched here at Ish Creek. We did a lot of pre-fishing, checked out a lot of spots, but Ish Creek ended up being the one that was well above the rest in terms of numbers and size. So this is where we've placed our bets. Worst comes to worst, if we can't catch anything here, we're only about 20 minutes from the silo launch. So that's what we're going to try. Right now, our strategy is going to be primarily fishing shad patterned cranks like my Little John here. My favorite little crankbait. We've got some deeper diving cranks as well, and we're also going to be fishing topwater here early. We got a little bit of a late start, but lines in is at about 5 minutes. We're going to try to get out to some flats further towards the opening of the cove, and we're going to try to catch some big fish. It's a 3-fish limit. We've got about 8 hours to fish, so we're going to see what we can catch and see how well we do today. Good luck to everyone fishing, and I hope everyone has a good day. Got one. Paddle tail, but I think it's a, oh my goodness, he's tiny. Yeah, that's not a keeper. Yeah, he's not a keeper, but at least he's a largemouth. Back in the water with you. Got one. Another one on the spin bait, or on the swim bait. This one might be a keeper. Ah, 11.5, just short. Little largemouth, really skinny guy. But he's not a keeper, but it's always fun to catch a little largemouth. You gone.
There's one. He's little. Oh. $11.25.
Just missed one on topwater over here. Got one. On topwater. Oh, he'll score. There we go. $13.25. 13.25. All right, guys. First keeper of the day. 13.25 inch largemouth on the whopper plopper. I've been wanting a topwater bite for a long time. I love catching them on topwater.
There's one. Nice. He choked that swim bait. Whopper plopper?
Whopper plopper.
Yeah, 12.5. 12.5.
Got another one. Whopper plopper. Not a monster, but he'll score, I think. I think he'll score. Yeah, he should. Uh, 11 and a, yep, 11 and 3/4, just short. On the whopper? On the whopper plopper. 11 3/4, big guy went after it. Not a keeper, but fun to catch.
Oh, there's a fish. There went my Kitech. He'll score. Yeah. Same size. 12 3/4. There's another one. They all feel like monsters on this little medium spinning rig. Yeah. $12 and a half, that'll score. That puts me at third, but we still got a lot of fishing to do. I need at least one up around 17 or so. 18 to 19 would be ideal. You give up on top water, or you just changing it up? I'm gonna put on the toad. What do you think? Or should I put on a walk the dog? There ought to be something sitting right out there where you're at. Oh, I just missed. Doggone it. You little scumbag. There. Dang it, he's still not. I don't know that he's any bigger. I don't know that he'll cull anything. So there you go. If you miss a topwater, you may want to drag a swim bait through there 4 or 5 times. My smallest is 12 and a half. He is 12 3/4. There's another one. He's a little guy. I don't think he'll cull anything for me. Nope.
It felt like one. Yeah. He come up and nabbed that right off the top. That was a little John. I hadn't even started cranking it. Just barely. All right, well, it's the first one I've caught in a while, but 11 3/4, just short. Caught him on crankbait. Back in the water he's going. Oh, there he goes. Gotcha. Finally. I don't know that he's gonna be 12. but better check him to make sure. For the, I'll assume to be 5th time of the day, just short, 11 3/4 inch largemouth, too small to keep, so we'll let him go. You're joking. Little teeny tiny baby largemouth. Oh, finally. He'll score. He'll score. Okay. Good grief. Took a while, but there's another scoreable. I don't know that he's 12, but there's another fish. 11 and a half, short, but at least it's a fish. That's a fish. That's a fish right there. Come on now. There we go. 13-inch largemouth, second keeper of the day. We're gonna let him go now. There he goes. That's a fish. That's a good one. Are you freaking kidding me? A catfish. Little old catfish. We're gonna throw him back. Get in the net. Get in the net. Yes. Oh. Thank you guys so much for staying to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Overall, we had a really good day on Fort Loudoun when it came to numbers, but we could not get the size that we needed to finish in the top 5. I ended up 24th out of 30 anglers, which is definitely not my best performance, but that's primarily because I only got 2 fish on the board. I caught 2 other keeper-sized largemouth, but as you could see in the video, I did not keep a handle on them, and they both flew back into the water before I could get a picture. So I only filled out 2 of my 3 keeper fish. My dad fared much better and finished in 9th, so not a bad performance at all. 2 of those big fish came early on the swim bait and on the topwater. Unfortunately, that footage was lost. But again, thank you so much for watching. We had a lot of fun on this tournament. It's a learning experience. This is one of our first single day tournaments out on a lake with this 3 fish format. It was a lot of fun, and we are really looking forward to fishing some more tournaments. So for the next 2 weeks, you can expect to see some footage for our prep work and on tournament day for the Fishing for Soldiers video. We look forward to sharing that with you, and we will see you in the next one.